or a subsidy or just some kind of incentive to make sure that the banks aren't just going out and giving them to everybody, or also if maybe personally if you have really a good credit score and you keep up with things, maybe the same, like you get a little more on your back with your tax return or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be a lot, even just a little bit will kind of make people try and keep up as much as they can. Yeah.
I know, to piggyback off what he said before, when a lot of homes are foreclosed and they actually sell them at a discounted rate, a lot of people don't notice that those houses still have to pay property taxes, and a lot of times the property tax is still at that value rate. I know in some places the property taxes don't readjust. What is it, once every 3 years? How do you propose the government able to waive those rates, or will the investors somehow be crapped out or asked out when they have to pay back that premium rate?
I mean, I think that kind of goes back to the TARP, basically with the government buying up and insuring the homes. By doing that, banks aren't necessarily as pressured to sell it for such a low rate. They're able to hold on to it because the government's giving them financial backing for it. So I think that their hopes is to do that until the economy kind of comes out of it and housing prices increase.
Do you know how much housing in this area has depreciated in, say, the last 3 years or so?
I don't know.
I don't either. Sorry.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh,
Do you have a question?
Actually, when you said the government actually owns the homes too, so I don't understand what you're talking about. You said one example would be the invest in road work and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of that funding comes from the state as opposed to the government. So you suppose they allocate more money to the government of the state, or whether it's the city government, or you want to readjust how the money's distributed?
If the funding for that is specifically coming from the state, I would say yeah. I mean, I don't know specifically what, it depends on what project and who's funding it.